Howdy everybody, welcome to my Poop Tip Tuesday. We have a great show today. We will talk about leaky gut. Oh my goodness, what is it? What are my thoughts? Is it real? Is there a treatment that I recommend for leaky gut? We will talk about also why you may be having daily bowel movements but feeling constipated or not feeling like you're completely emptying everything out. We'll talk about this new diet I saw called the Egg Diet Plan. Oh my goodness, my review, my thoughts on that. And I want to kind of review my approach in taking care of my patients to see if it vibes with you and any live questions you guys may have. Guys, let us go ahead and talk about poop. Hey guys, my name is Dr. Samir Islam. My passion is to give you tips and tricks to help out with your gut health. I grew up in a small town called Odessa, Texas. You may have known that from the movie Friday Night Lights or even the TV show. I did my undergrad at the University of Texas at Austin, go Longhorns, and I did my GI fellowship training at the Mayo Clinic. So guys, let's talk about poop. Alright, so if you're joining me for the first time, my name is Dr. Islam, and yes, I am an actual poop doctor. I am your poop guru, trying to give you the best tips and tricks to help out with your health. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button, like, share, and subscribe. And I would love to know where you guys are watching this at. Let me know where you're watching this at, and if you're watching this live and on the replay. So I'm really excited about today's show. I have some really cool scrubs on. My favorite joke when I wear these scrubs is these scrubs used to be white, but when I did GI, they turned to this color. Oh! Yes, I'll be here all night with my crazy dad jokes. Amanda, it's great seeing you. Thank you for watching on the live stream. And thank you guys for watching the live stream. All right, so let's go into it. I'm going to answer some questions you guys may have for me. And also, I'll review some questions you guys had sent me. So first question, hey, Dr. Islam, what the heck is leaky gut? Is it real? What are my thoughts on this? All right, there are so many things on the internet about this condition called leaky gut. Is this a real condition? Is this something that's just made up? More hype than anything else. So the other idea of this is that it's called also intestinal permeability. And what we think could be going on for people who talk about leaky gut is this is probably the root cause for a lot of gut issues and other issues that people are having. We think that what is going on inside the GI tract is because of inflammation, because of diet, because of lifestyle. The normal junctions that you have inside your GI tract, which typically are very, very tight, start to open up because of inflammation that's occurring. That inflammation causes bacteria to go everywhere into your whole GI tract and cause other bacteria to go into your GI tract as well. So it can cause symptoms of bloating, dissension, heartburn, gas. It can also cause other manifestations of joint pain, skin issues, maybe hair problems, maybe skin problems as well. And the idea is once we can kind of change what's going on inside the microbiome, this is going to help out with all the other conditions and close those junctions inside your colon to make it normal again so things don't leak out. Well, what is the evidence behind this? Now, we know that there is some evidence that there is low-lying inflammation going on in certain gut conditions. We know for irritable bowel syndrome, there's inflammation that's going on. And we know within that condition that can potentially cause a leakage of gut material into the bloodstream to other areas. And that can also cause some other bacteria to come inside your gut as well. We know that for Crohn's or colitis or inflammatory bowel disease, there's ulceration inflammation occurring as well. And that also can cause these junctions to open up some more and cause gut issues, but also cause other non-GI manifestations as well. Now, what we don't know is the total role that this may be playing. So we don't know how extensive this is going to be. We don't know if this leads to other long-term problems, and we don't know if this is the true cause of why people are having our issues. But what we do know for sure is that your gut microbiome does play a role in all these conditions. Your gut microbiome plays a role in making your IBS issues worse, diarrhea, constipation, bloating, and distension. We know that your gut microbiome plays a role in making colitis worse as well, whether it's Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis. We also know that your gut microbiome plays a role with your liver. It can play a role with your heart disease, and it can play a role outside the GI tract. So more importantly than having a leaky gut is what's called gut dysbiosis, or a change in the balance of your gut microbiome. This is real. This actually has a lot more evidence behind it than anything else that's out there. And we do know that the gut dysbiosis, or the alteration of your gut microbiome, is affected by the choices that you make, whether it's certain foods that you eat, whether it's certain lifestyle changes that you do, whether it's things that you do in terms of sleep. This plays a significant role in gut balance. And we know that when that balance gets out of whack, people can manifest that as bloating, distension, diarrhea, ulcers, inflammation, and things like that. And so there are steps that we can do to help rebalance the gut microbiome. So there is no real good test that we can do to really see if you have leaky gut. There is no markers that we know that are high. There are no markers that anyone can test for. So if someone claims that they're testing for leaky gut, you know what you need to do? Completely ignore them because they have no idea what they're talking about. We have no current standardized testing for leaky gut. But we do have different ways to test how your gut microbiome is, and this is currently going through interventions right now. So now that we talked about this, what are my recommendations on what you can do to help rebalance your gut microbiome and help out gut dysbiosis, which in turn may also affect leaky gut? Number one, it really comes down to diet. My motto to you and my mantra is you cannot supplement yourself to health. You have to really change your diet. And the best diet by far to improve your gut microbiome, to rebalance everything, to get your gut dysbiosis back on track, and to help out with the possibilities of leaky gut is a diet that has a very big diversity of plants. By far, this is going to be the most effective thing that you can do to help rebalance your gut microbiome. That's the first thing I would recommend. Number two is that you really need to reduce the amount of pro-inflammatory foods. Foods that are high in meat, especially red meat or pork. These have pro-inflammatory components to it that really will change your gut microbiome. Number three, you really have to minimize or eliminate sugar. There's so much bad side effects from having too much sugar. It can mess up with your weight. It can mess up with your gut microbiome. It can make you feel worse as well. And it really can play a havoc in terms of how you are feeling. Number four, you need to change your diet. You need to change your sleep. You really need to improve your sleep. Sleep really is a foundation for gut health, and it's also a foundation for how your gut microbiome is going to be as well. Then lastly, if you can, you really need to eliminate some of the insults to your GI tract, whether it's alcohol, whether it's non-steroidal anti-inflammatory medications, whether it's other things you may be doing or ingesting like smoking that could make things worse for you. By doing this, we can really change the gut microbiome, improve the gut dysbiosis or the alteration, and in turn, we can help out with leaky gut and hopefully get those symptoms taken care of you. It's a great question I got asked. Taz, it's good seeing you. Marcus, it's good seeing you guys as well. Consuelo, it's good seeing you. Thank you guys for watching on the live channel. So, question number two. Hey, Dr. Islam, how can I poop every single day but still feel like I'm stopped up or feel like I'm constipated? So let me know in the comments down below, is this something that you guys have felt or know about, or you know somebody who feels this way as well? Because I have plenty of patients who come to see me who tell me, hey, I use the restroom every single day, but I'm still constipated. I don't feel like I'm getting everything out. Here's what you need to know. Number one, the number of times you go to the restroom doesn't matter to me. I don't care. You can go once a week and that'd be a great bowel movement and you feel good. I am okay with that. And you can go every single day and still not have a great bowel movement. And I would still say you're constipated. Here's what you need to do is that you need to make sure when you have a bowel movement, you need to make sure when you have a bowel movement that everything comes out, that you're feeling great, that you're having, it feels good. I had a good poop, and you should be proud of that poop because I'll be proud for you. And even if you go every single day and you're not proud of your poop, this is something that needs to be addressed. A couple things we recommend. Sometimes taking a magnesium supplement will help out, helps to relax the colon and relax your GI tract as well. But adding psyllium fiber is one of the benefits that you can do to help out with your gut. You can do this naturally by having a wide variety of diverse plants, or you can get over-the-counter psyllium as well. There are a lot of good psyllium powders that are out there, but use psyllium, Psyllium. This is a very effective way to help you have bowel movements. For some people, they may have to add an additional Miralax to your coffee every morning. It's perfectly fine. I recommend this every single time to my patients. It is safe, it is effective, and it works. And there are very good studies that say that you can take this long term every single day. And for others, we may have to do additional testing, whether it's testing the the contraction of your rectum muscles, or whether it's to do a colonoscopy. Maybe you have to do imaging to see if there is a rectocele or a cystocele or something outpouching, blocking things out. But we can get you where you need to go to hopefully allow you to have good bowel movements. So don't be frustrated if you're going every single day and you're still not having good bowel movements, because there are things that we can do to see what we can do to get you feeling better and to have you that super poo that I want you guys to have. All right. B, it's good seeing you as well. Missy, it's good seeing you. Arizona Inside, good seeing you. Arizona Insider, good seeing you. You're right. I'm with you on this. Nothing like a good poo to get you going. That's exactly right. I think I am with you on that. Perfect. All right. All right, perfect. All right, so question number 3. Hey, Dr. Islam, what is the egg diet plan? All right, I came across this on an article on Men's Health, and you know me, I am the type of doctor that's really going to give you the truth. When I hear about these diet plans, I want to see, okay, what the heck is this? What is this diet? What is going on? And are people actually doing this? So I was reading up on this egg diet plan. Basically, it states that you really want to have a predominant of eggs as the main source of your fuel to get you going through the day. The thought is eggs are nutrient dense. They have a lot of protein. They have good cholesterol. If you have this, you are going to lose weight. All right. So what are your thoughts on this? Have you heard of this egg diet plan? Have you tried it? Have you felt like it's helped out? I'll give you my thoughts as a GI doctor and as your poop guru. So, like any diet, I have to look at what the evidence shows. Does it work? But also, more importantly, is it sustainable? So, question number 1, what does the evidence show? Are you ready for this? Here's what the evidence shows. You hear that? Whole bunch of nothing. There are no studies on the egg diet plan. We have no idea if it actually does work. All right, question number 2. Do you actually lose weight? Well, I'll tell you, yes, you do lose weight, because if you have a diet that's predominantly eggs, you're automatically restricting calories. That is how you lose weight. That is how all the diets work, whether it's keto, paleo, carnivore, whatever diet that's out there. The main gist is that you are restricting the number of calories that are coming in. So if you're going to have a diet that's predominantly eggs, guess what? You're not going to be eating anything else. And you're going to lose weight because you're restricting the number of calories. Now, is this diet sustainable? No, of course not. How can anyone want to live on a diet that's full of eggs? And it's hard to do. You can't go out. I mean, just imagine going out with friends and say, hey, I'm just going to have some eggs. All right? I'll be the weird person here having eggs. That's it. I know. That's my diet. I'm sorry. It's not sustainable. And so my recommendation is, this is more fad. It's not even something to entertain. Don't do an egg-based diet. It doesn't work. It's not going to help you lose weight. Or if it does, it's not going to be sustainable. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, Maria, it's good seeing you as well. All right, I'm trying to go through some of the live questions here. So Chaz, good question. Does gastritis cause chest pressure? Well, it's a very good question, and potentially yes. So when it comes to heartburn, reflux, and gastritis, it can cause a lot of different symptoms: bloating, pain, distension, chest tightness, and chest pressure as well. But here's the important thing you need to know is that you need to make sure it's not your heart. You cannot live without your heart, and that heart needs to be taken care of first. I can take care of your gut, not a problem. But whenever it comes to chest pain, we always need to make sure that it's not related to your heart. And if it's not, yes, gastritis can be a cause for chest pressure. Other things that can cause that, sometimes a spasm in the esophagus can. Sometimes even gallbladder issues can feel like a chest pain as well. Certainly ulcers and reflux. But keep in mind, the number one thing you have to realize that it must not be your heart. We need to make sure of that. Great question. All right. Sorry, just going through some of the live questions. All right, perfect. All right. So, question number 4. Hey, Dr. Islam, I am interested in your approach to taking care of patients. What do you do? All right. So I've been blessed to get really good training at the Mayo Clinic, and I got training in really highly specialized center in which we took care of patients who are very, very sick. We have people flying all over the country, all over the world, actually, to the Mayo Clinic. We got to treat them. I got to see firsthand care. But in addition to that, I came to realize that for me, I want to treat the patient as a whole. And I came to realize very early on that diet and lifestyle plays a significant role when it comes to getting people to feel better as well. And I have found that blending the two, traditional Western medication with an approach with diet and lifestyle, really can help the whole patient. And I think there's a role with both parts in terms of taking care of people, because if you fall to one extreme or one extreme to another, you're not really going to take care of patients. There are doctors out there who just want to prescribe meds, and I completely understand that because that's all we got taught from med school to residency to maybe even fellowship. And there are those out there who maybe took a course on this functional medicine or natural medicine, and all they want to do is give you herbs and supplements, but they don't look at the actual traditional medicine to see if we need to do that. I like to blend in both because I will tell you, when it comes to diseases, there are two main ways that we want to do this. We want to first address the immediate inflammation that's going on, and sometimes diet and lifestyle changes may not be able to fix that. We actually may need Western traditional therapy for that. But over the long time, if we can get you off of those medications by implementing the diet and lifestyle changes, that's going to be my goal. So the best example, let's say we have somebody who has really bad heartburn or reflux. When you have really bad acid reflux, it's like having a cut on your finger and you're just pouring vinegar on there. It's terrible. We need to scab over that cut. And one way we can do that is to give you medications like Protonix, or Pepsid or Nexium to help decrease that inflammation. But in the meantime, while we're doing that, I can start to introduce more natural approaches, changing your diet, maybe trying some more natural therapies, maybe some supplements to hopefully decrease the inflammation and maybe over the long term, get you off of these medications. And we can do investigations to see exactly what is going on, why it's going on, but also more importantly, do you even need to be on these medications long term? Because I will tell you, there are patients who I will not recommend a natural therapy because you need to be on these medications long term. We know that these medications for some people will decrease the risk of you developing cancer. And so I'm going to be like, okay, you are going to be the person who which we do not recommend a natural therapy. Same thing when it comes to IBS or bloating or distension. Whenever you're having immediate issues, your body's inflamed, something is going on. And sometimes we need traditional therapy to get everything back in order again. Rewire everything, get your body back in line. But once we do that, we can start to introduce more natural therapies, whether it's changing your diet, other supplements, to see if we can maybe get you off of these traditional medications that decrease all the inflammation and hopefully get you on treatment long term. And so this is kind of my approach when it comes to dealing with patients. I try to blend the benefits of a traditional Western medical education with the approach of changing your diet and lifestyle. But I always stress evidence. I'm not going to give you some whacked out pill that there's no evidence for. I'm going to do the research so I can give you the best information that I know. And if I don't know the answer, I will tell you, hey, I don't know if this is going to work. We don't have a lot of evidence for this, but this is my experience with this as well. And I think with this approach, I'm hopefully able to get you off of the medications you don't need to be on and only put you on things that you need to be on where I know it's going to be beneficial for you. So that's kind of my approach when it comes to dealing with patients. I appreciate that question. All right. Perfect. Well, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. And now, really quick, before I kind of end this live video, I really want to give a big thank you to everyone who has been on this journey with me. So I started my Facebook page and my YouTube page probably about a year and a half ago. And I've been so outstanding and grateful for the responses I've gotten on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook. This week, we passed over 1 million views on YouTube. Yay! I'm so happy. We've had patients view my over 32,000 people have viewed my stuff on Facebook as well. We have probably almost 15,000 subscribers to my YouTube channel, and it's growing every day. We have more and more people joining my Facebook page as well. So I want to sincerely thank you so much for being a part of this journey. I love Tuesdays. I love talking to my audience. I love hearing your stories. I love taking care of my patients as well. So thank you so much for allowing me to be part of your lives. I really do appreciate it. I would love to hear back from you guys. What have you guys enjoyed about my Poop Tip Tuesdays? What things would you guys want me to do more of? What things would you want me to do less of? I would love to hear your feedback because I want to give you guys the knowledge. I want to give you guys the information, and I want you to allow me to hopefully get your gut feeling better. I would love to hear what you guys would like me to do more of. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate it. And if there's any suggestions you have, please send me a message, comment down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. But I want to thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have a happy and healthy Tuesday. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.